What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on NBA Live '08 for my casual Dynasty mode playthrough career thingy. And we are back after winning our very first NBA championship last time out. So we are on to the 2008-2009 season, our second season. Today we're going to have all sorts of off-season stuff. We're going to have the NBA draft. We're going to have rookie free agent signing, or rookie signing, I guess, scouting, free agent signing. See if we can bring back players that aren't named Jalen Rose. Excuse me, maybe we'll even try to pick up someone really good. I don't know how it's all going to play out. May or may not be a game played in today's episode. We'll see how long this off-season stuff all takes, and then we'll go from there. But hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoy it, and next time out we'll definitely have a game, at least one. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll hop right into it. We have July 2nd, the NBA draft lottery. We're going to be, I assume, like the 30th pick or whatever, the last pick since we won the NBA Finals. And we unfortunately didn't trade for the first overall pick for Jalen Rose. Nobody wanted to do that with me. So you're about to enter the NBA draft lottery. We're going to find out what team what position your team will be drafting at during the draft. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but whatever. Do I need to read all this? Okay. Can I just go to draft? There we go. All right. So let's see. I don't know what this is or what it means. It looks like they're counting up and seeing who's going to get the first pick. Who are we? We're Portland. I assume we're not going to have a good pick at all. Charlotte ends up with the first pick, even though Atlanta had the worst record. They don't even get to keep their pick because Minnesota has it. I forgot about that. They traded for it. So we're we're Portland, right? So where are we drafting? I assume we're drafting 30th and last, and we do indeed draft last. So yeah, I guess that's to be expected. Again, we're not going to get a whole bunch out of this anyways. The rookies that are going to fall to us are not going to be monumental players, but we'll just go ahead and do some scouting. I have no idea what to be looking for. Let's see, we have a center. We really need small forwards, and a shooting guard would be okay too, I guess, but like a 2 or a 3 would be great. There's no way that some of these dudes fall to us, but can we see all his metrics? Like, we want shooting, right? Oh, it doesn't tell you, of course. That's the whole point of scouting. Okay. I don't remember where my guy is good at at scouting from. I'm going to be biased. We're going to see if we can find someone from. Oh, wait. The regions are only Southwest, Southeast, Atlantic Northeast, and Pacific Northwest. So you can't be from the middle. Is that what you're saying? There's nobody from the middle. Oh, this dude's from Africa, but he's a center. We don't really need centers. So again, no idea how many visits we get. What are we doing? We have to play him against him? I just want to like. I mean, I guess we'll play him. I don't know. I don't even remember any of this. So I guess we'll play against him. Is this like our scouting to see how good he is? I really had no idea. But apparently we're Jalen Rose as our final act of having Jalen Rose on our team. We're gonna play one-on-one apparently. Oh, he's really good. Apparently Jalen Rose. Is Jalen Rose left-handed? I talked about this with my brother semi recently. That I don't remember Michael Redd being left-handed. Oh, we got foul and the ball. Oh, we don't get to keep our foul? That's kind of garbage. I don't remember Michael Redd being left-handed. Maybe he was. And I don't remember Jalen Rose being left-handed either. Again, maybe he is. Oh, come on, dude. All right. Well, apparently Jalen Rose is just going to bury this guy on the inside. Why do we have to scout this guy, though? Like, that seems like... This is ridiculous. What are we doing here? How long is this game? I assume it's to 11 or something. All right, so Jalen Rose just made that one shot. He's not actually a good three-point shooter. He just got lucky. All right, this dude apparently is better than we are, which is no surprise because I'm bad. But all right, yeah, I don't know how we're gonna stop this guy. Defense is, as you've seen through the playthrough here, defense is not my strong suit. We're just gonna have to have him miss some shots here, like he did there. All right, just drive right past him. I have no idea if it matters if we beat him or not. Like, does it matter that we're gonna probably beat him? Why did we foul him? Anyways, Yeah, so I love how we're having Jalen Rose do this, even though he's about to not be on the team anymore, and somehow Jalen Rose made that. I have no idea what that was, but whatever, it's fine. I see you, boys, shooting that 20-footer. We need you to shoot threes, though. Like, we don't do this. All right, this scouting is ridiculous, though. Like, really, this is a huge waste of time. I assume it's to like 11. That's what one-on-one usually is. This guy's pretty good. I mean, we're giving him wide open shots, of course, but and again, there's not a chance that this dude falls to 30 in the draft. I don't know why I care about this at all, honestly. So I just want to beat this guy now at this point. This will be our gameplay for the episode if it comes to that. So he's hitting the midi because we're letting him hit the midi because I'm terrible at defense. Yeah, get by me here. I mean, this guy's pretty fast too. So we're not going to do any more of this scouting crap. I thought it was literally just like a visit. Dude, this guy hasn't missed, but we also haven't contested anything. He missed that one three-pointer. I mean, I guess that's probably why he's going top 5 in the draft in all likelihood here, so. I was going to say Jalen Rose is just way too fast for this guy for whatever reason. It's fine. Yeah, get that out of here. All right, 10-8. We finally have a more than one basket lead, so now we got to play some defense. He finally missed a shot. We got a rebound. That's good. Nope. Okay, that was not it, funnily enough. Makes the shot. All right, so now we're only up by 1 again. Oh, gotta get the mouse out of there. Apologies, I forgot about that every time. Oh, dude. I thought he was taking a 3 for the win there. All right, now we're tied. You gotta win by 2, apparently, according to this. So we need to score, obviously, and then we need to stop. There's a 1. So you gotta win by 2. It's 11-10. This is quite the entertaining sporting event. He's taking the 3. Thought he was hitting that. All right, now we can win this right here. Just drive right by him to the hoop. 12-2, we beat Ferrer. Whatever. All right, Jalen Rose, you might not be washed yet, but that was a waste of time. All right, anyways, hopefully that's our scouting done. I don't know what the point of this is then. Do we get to see... Okay, so do we get to see if he's any better now? Like, what did we even unlock? What was the point of that? Is there a point to this? Yeah, if he's projected to go 2nd overall, there's not a chance in hell we get him. Can I not do this because I don't have, whatever, we're just going to simulate this. I don't care. It makes no difference. All right, re-sign players. Read more about free agents, whatever. All right, re-sign players. We don't want to sign Jalen Rose. Thank you for your service, sir. We're going to sign Taft if we can, and Ime Udoka. I think they're bench sharpshooters, but I mean, Udoka's getting a little bit older, but again, if they can spray it, so be it. Let's be bench guys. It's fine, and they're cheap. We'll sign them for the league minimum if we can. Hi, you want to sign for 2 years? Sign player. Okay. And Taft. Minimum. I guess we can only sign him 2 years again, whatever. It's fine. All right, so now we can skip a day, I'd assume. Oh, we'll just simulate this day. Did either of them sign back? That's the question. Did neither of them sign back? All right. Why do you guys want so much money? We'll just re-sign Taft then if we're going to play this game. We'll just re-sign Taft for not the minimum. We'll sign for the mid-level exemption. 5 years. This dude wants $7 million a year? No, if you're not coming back on a min deal, this is ridiculous. Like, why can't... This is garbage. Like, you can come back for the minimum or you cannot. I don't care. But we're not doing this crap where you just demand like a gazillion dollars. That's ridiculous. All right, you coming back or not? Now it looks like neither of them are coming back. So I can't do anything. I can't just like say, hey, we're not re-signing you. What's up? He has the veteran years of 7 apparently. affordable. So can we not? Can we not? Can we not sign anybody because our roster's full? It says we have no roster space. I'll try to offer them one more time, both of these guys, and then we'll see what happens. Then we'll just sim to the end because they're not going to sign for the minimum. So be it. Like, whatever. I guess we'll just sim to the end then. And then we have the NBA draft. Not that, again, it really matters, but did we even get any of them? I have no idea. All right, we're going to the draft, though. Oh, geez, it's telling us all the picks and everything. Let's just skip CPU picks. It makes no difference. Plus, they're all fake people. All right, Trailblazers, you're on the clock. We do need a small forward, it says. Starting small forwards below average. James Jones. Outside shooting can be improved. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo and Justin Kriz, who are the two best three-point shooters in the entire league. James Jones is on our team. He's a sharpshooter. Ime Udoka and Taft were sharpshooters. It's push around time. Work hard to improve his game. Automatic at the charity stripe. I don't need any. I want someone that's a sharpshooter, just in case. Doesn't get up and down the court very quickly. These are only the three guys we can take, really? Why does he have such great chemistry with everybody except Brandon Roy? I don't understand. And why is this guy so shit? Whatever. If he's going to help our bench, whatever. We'll just take Bender. It's fine. I don't think it really matters. Welcome. You're here. He's a C grade. All right. Continue draft. Whatever. Yeah, we're not doing this. This is ridiculous. Why? Trailblazers are on the clock. We'll make the clutch shot. He's lucky to grab a defensive rebound. We need the defensive rebounding anyways. Has to get stronger. Needs to work on his post game. Comfortable shooting the ball. All right. Again, none of these guys are going to freaking play about a lot of minutes. So they like Castro. Comfortable shooting the ball. Castro has great chemistry with a lot of our team, especially Bender, I guess, whatever. Stevie Franchise likes these guys because they're probably like catch first guys instead of pass first guys. Look at these faces also. We got Jay Roper, Kay Brady, Fidel Castro. We're taking Fidel Castro. Like, what the hell? It makes no difference. Apparently, that's also a C grade. It's fine. Yes, the draft is finished. Thank you. It's fine. Do we still have to sign these guys then? Sign free agents. I don't even know. Like, do we have free agents from my team? What do you mean affordable? How do we only have one spot open on the roster? I don't understand any of this at all. Like, I just want someone that can shoot. And I want a... We probably don't need a point guard anyways. We need a 3 or a 2 at least. So, a lot of people are interested in a lot of people, I guess. All right, we're not going to pay someone $48 million, though. That's ridiculous. If someone wants to come for like $2 million, why is this dude asking 54? This dude is a 76 overall. He's 31. I don't even know who this is. Bonzi Wells? And he wants $55 million. What is wrong with him? Then you got Alan Ray, who was actually a contributor on a championship team with the Celtics, asking for less than $1 million. What the hell are you on? Literally, what are you on? I'm trying to think of who our backups are. We have Steve Francis is a backup. Who are our other backup? We might need a 3. I know we just drafted a 3. Let's just get a 3, and if they're too big, they can always play the 2. It's hard to go the other way. Tony Allen. Who are the good 3s that aren't going to be $20 million? Is this Lou Williams? Yeah, sweet Lou Williams. All right, we got Ricky Davis. He's asking $55 million. Look, first of all, look at that facial hair, man. What the hell? $55 million. You're a 76 overall, and then there's W. Herman Walter here, who wants $5 million. I know he's kind of old, but who? Dude, Bruce Bowen, you are asking $6 million when you are 37 years old? Gosh, that's crazy. Can we see how? Oh, this is Devin George. I need someone that can shoot the 3 though. Like that's my only criteria here. Like Nakbar. This dude, holy crap, 0-3. 15-3. I mean, we shoot a lot of 3s, and they said we have to get better at the 3. Nobody's better than an 80 at the 3. So is this guy even like going to be available? Or is he asking for like a gazillion dollars? Oh, it's Jalen Rose. I'm not paying Jalen Rose $15 million. This dude's asking $1.7 million. What the heck? Let's do it. I don't know what he's asking. 1 million? Will you take 2 years, 2 million? I don't remember what he's asking, but it's fine. All right. I guess we just got to kind of wait. I assume we didn't get him, but no, only one way to find out. It's kind of dumb that you can't see the message center, and that's your only way that you can get something, you know, is just kind of lame. But wait a sec, hold on. Who expired contract? Since when did we have R. Patterson? Who is that? Also, why won't you resign, dude? Whatever. Taft, you're coming back. Did we not get an update on who we offered to? Like, this is so silly. I hate that you can't see anything outside the message center. It's so dumb. I mean, I guess it is what it is. It doesn't really matter, but it's just very strange that you can't see anything important. Did we get back the dude? I guess we did. Does that mean we can't sign the other dude? Because what's his nuts just came back. So is Ime, I know he's a good shooter or whatever, but he's 30 years old. He's wanting $1 million. Does this mean that we obviously didn't sign? Oh, Gilbert Arenas is available. And he's the best player available. All right, whatever. We got to go look and see if that one small forward got signed. And if so, whether it was us or not, obviously. And then we'll have to look at our roster, I guess. It was this guy, right? Nakbar, who we obviously didn't sign. He's a 66 overall, though, and he's old. Okay. So we got back the other dude, Taft, which I guess is fine. I don't know what the heck I'm doing in case you didn't know that, in case it wasn't obvious. Oh my god, they signed you for so long. Why is free agency so long? We don't have any roster spots, apparently. I guess I'm going to stop this because I guess now that I think about it, can I do anything else or can I... Like, who's our roster here? We got Greg Oden, he's great. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's great. Apparently, Josh McRoberts is our starting 2 or our 3 now. What happened to other dude? James Jones, he's just fine. He's 76 overall. And I know Josh McRoberts is 87 overall, apparently. Did he get way better? I guess he's 21 years old. So we're going to have to re-sign, like, everybody is the problem. I mean, Steve Francis is going to have to go. We're going to have to trade Steve Francis. But he's a good bench player. I mean, we gotta try to get rid of Darius Miles for nothing if we can. You know, guys like Jarrett Jack, he can go. B Bender, he can stay. I mean, Jarrett Jack's not old though. All right, so we gotta try to trade basically Steve Blake and Darius Miles because they're not doing us anything. James Jones, we're gonna need his shooting though, but Blake and Miles have got to go. All these other guys are really young or pretty good, so I don't really want to cut anybody. I'd rather trade them. Is that our whole team then? Like, I don't know how this works. I don't really care either. Yes, we can make trades. All right, let's try to make some trades. Does anybody want Darius Miles for literally nothing? So we're just going to cut whoever we trade him for. All right, would anybody like these 2 players, Darius Miles and Steve Blake, for literally anybody at all? Like, just give me the cheapest player. Who is the worst player in the NBA right now? Who is, let's see, we got Phoenix. Do they have any cheap guys that we know and have heard of? Raja Bell, maybe? He's probably not cheap, though. He's been in the league a while. We could get the Brazilian sponge for my mom. Should we try to get the Brazilian sponge? Is Steve Nash on here? Did I miss him? What happened to Steve Nash? Who has Steve Nash? What are they doing? How come Kyle Korver's 68 overall? Rashard Lewis almost won MVP last year somehow. I'm not quite sure how that happens, but all right. Does Milwaukee have anybody that's not total shit? That's not a gazillion dollars? Seriously, who has Steve Nash? Like, that is ridiculous. Does Golden State have anybody good? Sean Livingston is on the Clippers still. That's how old we're doing here. Wait, where's Kobe? Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just blind. All right, Golden State has probably nobody. I don't know why more people don't want to come to our team. We just won the World Finals last year. I don't remember who we were looking at. Phoenix, right? It was the Brazilian sponge. Let's see if they want Barbosa. How do I submit a trade? $6 million in cap. Well, these guys are cheaper, I guess. Submit trade. Is this one? No, just I'm not doing this. Just tell me if I trade him or not. I can't check my damn messages. No, we're gonna have to trade it for like literally someone that has all sorts of cap room is gonna be the only way here. All right, let's trade. We might have to trade them one at a time actually too. I didn't think about that. But Darius Miles. All right, who has a lot of cap room? What button do I need? L2? Cap room. Nope, they don't have enough cap room. How is everybody in negative cap room? Someone has to have cap room, right? The whole league can't be overpaying everybody. Somebody has to have positive cap room. All right, New Jersey has 100,000 of positive cap room. Philly has 27,000 of positive cap room. How can nobody have any cap room? That's insane. How do no teams have positive cap room? We're gonna have to trade one guy to like each of these two teams that have positive cap room. 163 and 27. Whatever. Who's the cheapest player on your team that's absolute garbage? Here we go. Whoever this guy was. S. Jiang. Send him on over. Let's go. How do I execute this? I'd love to. Can I have him? All right. And then we got to try to trade this other dude, Steve Blake, for who was the other team that had? Who's the cheapest guy on this team? Jay Power. Why are we so far underneath the cap? We have like no players. Nope, there we go. All right, now we gotta wait a couple days and see what they say. I guess. Did it work? Did anybody take him? Darius Miles is still on my team. Steve Blake is still on my team. All right, you know what? Screw it. We're releasing you. Until his contract runs out. Well, shit. Can't we trade him for like no picks? Do we have to do that during the regular season? We don't have picks yet. This is crap, man. I just want to get rid of these guys. All right, first of all, how many players do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that makes sense. We can roll with 13, though. And cutting $12 million of cap won't get us under the cap, but it'll get us close. If we could trade someone that does get paid a lot, like Steve Francis, for someone that doesn't, then we'll be able to re-sign Giannis. Because like Steve Francis, while good, he's really old. And apparently I am... I forgot that I made my guy 9 years old because I'm born in 97. So my age is 10. I forgot about that. I saw that Giannis was 17 because he was, I don't know, I just put him in 1990 and I was very confused. And then I realized that I am 10 years old. Why? Why? Okay. Anyways, it's fine. Maybe we should try to trade Steve Francis for someone that's crap, but nobody has any freaking cap room. How is that even possible? Like, I don't need the number 1 pick. I'll take a crap pick, but nobody has any freaking cap room. How can that be? That's ridiculous. So we need to we need to trade Steve Francis first of all. We need to trade Darius Miles, and we need to trade Steve Blake, just because they're old and whatever. And maybe these young guys play out, maybe they don't. They got time, obviously, to develop and get going. We got this guy for 4 years because he was our first-round pick. I guess that's good. We got Fidel here, who's going to wear number 4, which is a great choice. So how the heck do we trade Steve Francis for somebody? Do we have to wait until... Like, is anybody going to want him? That's the question. Is anybody going to want Stevie franchise? Jay Kriz wants to go to Cleveland, probably to play with Bron. I don't really blame him for that. All right, does anybody really like Steve Francis? Oh, okay, Josh McRoberts really wants to go to Houston. Is he from there or something? All right, here we go. Stevie franchise really wants to go to Memphis. Nope, that's not what I want. Trade info. There we go. All right, can we trade you for someone that's really cheap? Please, here we go. L. Smith, let's go. I know I don't have roster space somehow. And I know the Grizzlies probably aren't going to accept this, but I'm desperate. I'm trying stuff. View team roster. Still have Steve Francis. All right, I've given up. Obviously, it's clear that nobody is going to want to trade with us, and because I don't know why. But whatever, it's fine. We will go through all this. We will not trade anybody. And, oh, hire staff. Do we even have staff that we have to hire? I have no idea. I think we got all our guys last year, right? Cannot afford it. Did we just max out all our freaking guys? Well, there's no injuries, so we might as well get another scout to try to draft better, right? I mean, does it really matter? Whatever. Yeah, I know it'll fill our final roster spot. Let's just... I guess he can't come for a long time. We have 119 grand. So no, we can't even afford this guy. So it makes no difference. We've apparently maxed out all of our money on everything. How? I don't know, because we just won the NBA championship. Surely we get some kind of attendance bonus or some crap. I don't know how we're like that poor. And like we weren't under the cap, were we? I don't really understand. Start next season, whatever, it's fine. Can I now frickin' trade for someone? I literally don't even care who, just someone bad. I just want to trade some of my garbage players for other garbage players. Whatever, sure. Enter training camp. Our defense is poor. Offense doesn't matter. I guess athleticism kind of matters. Let's just go again like 40, 20. It's only 80. We can do 40, 30, sorry. 40, 30, 30, whatever. It's fine. It makes no difference because our trainer is garbage. I don't know what the point of this is, but it's fine. Everything's great. All right, cruising along through here, and now we're on to the regular season. Can I please now trade some of my garbage players? Like who is on my team here? I need to trade Steve Blake. I need to trade this other guy. What's his name? This guy, Steve Francis. You're getting paid way too much, and I need to trade Darius Miles. Love you, man. Sorry, you got to go. Unless you can shoot the three, you got to go. I'm trading players above the salary cap. Total value from what? Must be within 25% of what? Plus or minus 100K what? So what teams actually have cap room? That is the question, because everybody's below the cap. How can everybody be below the cap? How are we 15 million below the cap? Like, I don't understand how every single team except two, who are like a combined 200K above the cap, can be below the cap. Does that mean we have to cut Stevie Franchise? Because I really don't want to cut him if we're going to have to pay him anyways. We just are going to not re-sign him. Like, why? This is so dumb. So dumb. I mean, I guess I'll try to trade Stevie Franchise and our second round pick for, I just literally want someone to take this guy's salary. That's all I want. Everything else is irrelevant. We can just cut whoever we end up with, I guess. Hey, Zhang, I know we tried to trade for you twice already. Alright, I doubt that we're going to get a response from that, but I really don't want to mess around with this anymore. Who are the best free agents just while we're sitting here doing this? Nope, that's not what I want. I know that Jason Williams is great. How do I sort? Tell me how to sort, because last time it was square, and it appears to no longer be square. Now it's L2. Antoine Jameson gets signed, nor did Ben Gordon. Probably because they want $50 million, which is ridiculous, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't really know. How can we be maxed out on the cap, though? I don't really understand how that works. Like GM's desk, is it our staff costs? I don't understand. No, that's upcoming free agents. This is my team. Yeah, so we got to pay Jay Kriz. We got to pay James Jones, probably. We probably should pay Jared Jack, but I guess it's not mandatory. We got to pay Giannis. We got to pay Channing Frye. We got to pay Josh McRoberts. So we got like $20 million of expiring stuff coming up here. No, that's not my team. Oh, Steve Blake is gone pixelated. I don't know what the plus means, but I mean, we got to try to sign back Brandon Roy. We got to sign Fidel back. We got to sign Taft back. We got to sign Aldridge back. Like, these are all pretty relevant things, and I don't understand. Wait, could that let me re-sign them now? No, okay. Whatever. I don't know. It's not worth it for me to try to figure it out right now. I don't understand why we're so strapped for cash. That literally makes no sense for me, but not a lot I can do about it at this time. I guess we're just going to call it a part here. Next time out, I know this is a little bit of a shorter one, only like 30 minutes something, but we're just going to call it. Next time out, we will sim through um, a game. I don't know which game yet. Maybe we'll sim through. Are there any good games? We do play the Bucks in Milwaukee. Maybe we'll play that one. Do we play the Bucks in Milwaukee a different time? That's the question. Oh, sorry. This is where we play the Bucks in Milwaukee. We play them in January. Maybe we'll then sim up to the All-Star break. And the trade deadline's right in there too. All right. Do we play the Bucks again in Milwaukee? That is the question. You know what the heck? Let's just sim. Oh, we're back to like the same month again. Let's just sim to that game that we play in Milwaukee, and then we'll pick up with starting with the game since we didn't play one really other than that garbage half court 1v1. So we'll sim up to this point. We'll see how we're doing, and then we will see if we can be better on the other half of this. So start the simulation. We'll just roll through these first. I don't know how many games. We win our opener against the Pistons, who were really good last year, though, so that's good. Again, I expect us to win, I don't know, 70 games. We're probably going to be really, really good, especially offensively. But you know how these things go. We lose in Toronto in the second game of the year. That's not a great start. Last year we started out, I think, 4-2. We started out 4-0 and then 0-2. Really need to try to dominate some games there. We only beat Boston by 4. But again, you just got to get into the playoffs, and then we'll have a shot. So we'll see what we can do. God, Orlando is just killing us there. God, Orlando is killing us. We lost by 22 to Orlando. I can't remember a time last year that we lost by that much. We might have lost by a lot to Phoenix at one point, but at least Phoenix was really good. I have no idea if Atlanta or Orlando was very good, but regardless, we'll sim through this and then we'll call it done. So hopefully, again, we can just kind of win 60 something, maybe 70 something games. Obviously, being the 1 seed is good. I think we're going to be better than most teams, I would assume. Tied going to the fourth quarter, and we win with a big fourth quarter 17-14 over Houston, who looked like they're decent. So, again, injuries are off. If this is your first time watching this, injuries are off. Holy crap, Memphis 7-1. Really need to win this one. Up by 9 going to the fourth, and we win by 11. They came to our gym, so that was a big win there. That probably take back first place. Well, no, they're in are the Grizzlies in the West? I guess they are. Spurs are terrible again. We beat them on opening night in our practice jerseys last season. Big old third quarter is going to propel us to a win there, so they must be getting old or Pop is not keeping them on track or something. Denver we lost to at least once last year. I remember that. They're pretty good, obviously 7-2, but we beat them by 18. A great win there. That was in their gym, so that's good. We need to get another win here against the Timberwolves. Tight game going in the second half. But we managed to claw that one out. So now we're 9-2. So we're doing really well. I guess at some point I should go check on that trade that we tried to get, but so be it. Big fourth quarter to beat Golden State on our road trip here. We got like a 6-game road trip. Thankfully, we got some rest days. The Lakers still not very good. Lakers getting killed. Lakers, yeah, 6-6. They're just not that good, but whatever. On to the Clippers game. They're really bad. They're 4-9, but you never know how that happens here in the NBA, especially with the short quarters. Anything can happen, but we do win that one. Be nice to go beat Phoenix, the defending second place Western Conference team. They're not very good. They're 5-9 now this year. We're down by 2 at the half, though. But a big third quarter is going to propel us to victory. Only 19 points given up. Great second half. We do sweep the road trip 6-0. We're now at 13-2. And we're going to beat the New Jersey Nets at home 14-2. So another great start to the season. A little bit rocky those first weeks or two, but we're doing okay. Again, if we can get through that game at Milwaukee, we'll be all right. We're down by 1 going to the fourth here, but a big fourth quarter is going to allow us to beat the Knicks. Improved to 15-2. Last season we were 75-7. So who knows? Who knows how this is all going to shake out? But again, I think we have every chance to try to do this. I guess the goal is to four-peat and kind of beat what MJ did a couple times and win 4 titles in a row. So that would be good. We're up big here going to the fourth. Just a dominating 24-point win in Dallas, and they're pretty good as well. So Rockets were a pretty tough test. We have to go to their gym now. They're 12-8, so they're pretty good. They're going to beat us again in the first quarter. Up by 2 going to the fourth, though, and we lose after a fourth quarter, not a choking collapse. We lose by 5 to lose our win streak, fall to 17-3, which is obviously pretty good. So we know that Phoenix is not that good this year for whatever reason, probably because they lost Steve Nash. But everybody else is pretty good. Or I guess I should say we're still pretty good, but other teams aren't that good. Need to try to beat Denver again here, which we do by 8. That was at home, so that's good. Again, you're not going to win them all, but if we could kind of win 60, 62 games, somewhere in there, I think we'll probably win more than that, maybe 65. A 10-0 second quarter, though, is going to propel us to victory against the Jazz. Pistons, again, are pretty good, seemingly. They were pretty good last year as well. Tied going to the fourth quarter, though, but we secure a 7-point win there. Our first game against the Bucks, they fly all the way out to Portland. They're pretty good, 17-9. Beat us in the first quarter, up by 1 going into the half. And we lose by 10. Not a very good second half, especially the fourth quarter there. So that's another loss. The Bucks are going to be a team we definitely have to beat in that next one. The Sixers are awful, 6-20. And yet they're going to beat us, I assume. Yep, they're going to beat us in overtime. Usually the first overtime game goes to CPU. So back-to-back losses, which I'm not sure we had at all last season in the entire season. We're only up by 2 against Memphis, but we take that win. So we somehow lose to the Sixers, who were, 6-20 before that game. We have 4 days off now before we fly out to Houston for the Rockets game again. God, we get ourselves behind, but now we're going to be up by 12 going to the fourth, thankfully, and win that one. So needed that. I assume we're still at or near the top of the Western Conference at 23-5. That's a pretty good record, but really need to try to not lose for a little while again here until that mid-January break, and then that'll be good chunks. So yeah, we'll sim to that. We're playing we're playing Minnesota again. Seems like we're playing them a lot, but maybe all our games against them are in the front half. And we're on to January. Got about 2 weeks here until we get to that Bucks game. About 6-7 more games. 10-22. Seattle's also really bad. But we'll take that one by 11. Back-to-back away and a home against the Clippers, who are also 10-22. They're also terrible, but yet they're blowing us out of the gym here early. But a big fourth quarter, as we saw a lot last season in the second half, going to propel us to that one. Awesome. Lakers have improved a lot. They're up to 18-13, so they've had a great run of things of late, and we beat them with a fourth quarter comeback, take a 5-point win. That's awesome. 28-5 now. We're going to be just about halfway through the season or so by the time we get to this Bucks game. Up by 3 going to the fourth. They outscore us there. Second overtime game usually goes to the player. Another win. Awesome to get that one in the books. 3 more games. Will put us at 37, so just a little bit shy of halfway through the season when we get to this Bucks game for next episode. So we'll take that. Another win against Indiana. They're 9-28 now. They're really, really bad. Heat kind of middle of the road. And we'll beat them. So a nice win streak here in the month of January. Hopefully we can beat the Cavs, who are a lot better this year than they were last year. Great first quarter by them. Great second quarter by them. We're down 16 going to the fourth, and just a pathetic effort. Lose by 19 in Cleveland at least. But 31-6. No idea where that puts us in the standings, but we'll find out here shortly. Obviously, we are still the best team in the NBA, even though we've played a couple games against Detroit. They're the second best team in the WNBA. The NBA. I meant to say the Eastern Conference. But anyway, so yeah, Milwaukee is the third best team in the league. We can try to knock them out of that. Obviously, we're leading our division. Milwaukee in danger of being a wild card, even though they're half a game back. But again, we'll see how that all plays out. Let's go check our roster real quick once while we're here, just to see who our players are if that trade did go through. Steve Francis is still here, so I'm going to say no, but looks like we're all still intact. Again, we can try to make some other trades or just cut some guys or not re-sign them. I don't know what the deal is. I really don't, but no matter. We'll take it. It's fine. We got some inactive guys because I guess you can only suit up 12. I have no idea, but regardless, we'll take it and we'll move on to the next one. So that's going to be it. Appreciate y'all so much. Hope you enjoyed this. It's been so much fun to play through this. Again, super casual playthrough, but it's kind of fun to do all the off-season stuff and just mess around and have fun with this. So hope you enjoy it. Next time out, we'll start off with the Bucks game, and then we'll probably sim towards the end of the regular season. So hope you enjoy it. Again, thank you all so much for your support. And until next time, as always, bye.